Happy Thursday. I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Kim Castro. A couple of things we're keeping track of for the end of the work week and the start of the holiday weekend. First of all, we've got downpours for today, this afternoon and into this evening, giving us some concern for a couple of isolated heavier downpours bringing us flooding. As for tomorrow, we'll start off with some morning fog from that leftover moisture. And then as we head into the weekend, our concerns go away and just in time to ring in the new year. Highs for today will top off in the upper 70s, and after the 3-4 o'clock hour, we'll start to shift our focus to the rain. That's when those rain chances really start to increase, because that's when the actual front is going to be pushing through here and squeezing out the moisture that we've been accumulating over yesterday and this morning. So we've got a lot of humidity out there. If you've stepped outside, you know what I'm talking about. And we'll squeeze that out by way of some showers, some of which could be heavier, especially into tonight. Here's a snapshot at 4:30. So the rain bands are moving in. Some isolated areas with heavy downpours there in the red and the orange, potentially for Montgomery County, especially along the coast. Chambers, close to the island, you can see some heavy downpours. Fast forwarding to about 7:30, heavy rain through College Station and Huntsville. And that's where we're going to be concerned for some high water spots. Heavy rain still along the coast, and doesn't change much as we head to 10:30. Still seeing those heavier rain bands in those areas that we're expecting them to be on for a duration of time that isn't good for soil absorption. So we could see that spillover effect, and definitely low-lying areas and some areas that are prone to flooding might have a higher risk for today. Into tomorrow, an isolated stray shower for the lunch hour is possible, but that's pretty much it, aside from that fog, which we'll talk about in a second. Most of us winding up with between 1 to 2 inches of rain. We can handle that. It's those local areas that could get above that we'll be watching radar closely for, and the Storm Prediction Center has flagged those areas with the 10 to 20% chance to see some high water spot issues. And I want to show you that those trouble spots shift towards Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama as we head into Friday and the weekend, in case you're planning to travel and see family there to ring in the new year. Something else to talk about, only a 1 on the 1 to 5 scale, but the potential is there for some of these storms to get a little bit stronger in terms of the wind, and can't rule out the possibility of a little rotation. So we're going to keep a close eye on radar for you. But for the most part, the heaviest threat is going to be the heavy rain. Fog forecast, that's a snapshot at 8 o'clock. The zeros mean that visibility could be reduced to a couple hundred feet. So moisture will cause issues in terms of how well you can see for tomorrow morning, not so much for the necessity of an umbrella. As we head into the weekend, though, things quiet down quite nicely. Temperatures will be in the 60s for New Year's Eve. Not only that, but sky cover will be minimized, so we'll be mostly clear and looking at those fireworks uninhibited. As we head into Monday, another front moves in, and that brings us some spillover moisture, potentially even into Tuesday. So 2 big rain-making days. We're in one right now. Some spillover moisture into Friday, another big one on Monday, some spillover moisture into Tuesday. But Saturday, Sunday, we are clear and good to go, and those temperatures still holding steady to the warmth.